let's get started. Okay, let's go into space for real this time.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
We have our 2 warp cells in the ship. We have our thamium for a 3rd warp cell. We're doing all right. Ooh, this is a nice big system with a lot of planets. We got 6 planets here. Let's check it out. It's our first warp. The reason I wanted to get a second warp core was so that way if we warp into a space battle or something with pirates, we can always warp out immediately. The reason I wanted to get enough thamium for a 3rd is so we can get those 3 warps in and then head back to base. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need to go there in order to advance the story and get some of these recipes. So let's see if we can get there without getting attacked by pirates. I'm grabbing some iron and thamium to recharge my engines and my life support when I get on the planet. Because this pulse engine, we gotta keep it charged up. Oh, let's go down to this planet. Get away from that hostile scan. Ooh, what's this guy? Hello, friend. 6-legged, humpbacked, strange-tailed creature. If you got a name for this thing, let me know what it is down in the comments. Oh, we got another one over here. Ooh, little guy. Let's talk to this Corvax over here. Traveler anomaly, now beyond 2 standard deviations. Blueprint offered. Nice. Yes, this one does speak in a language I understand. Alright. Antimatter blueprint. Now I just need an electron vapor, some iridium, and some zinc. This seems like a pretty good system. I might want to move my base here. We got 6 planets to choose from as well, which means I should have a good variety of resources I can collect. And a nice hauler here. 63 million unit hauler for a B class. Let's see how many slots this baby has. 44 slot ship. That's better than the ship I currently have in my regular standard playthrough. Holy crap. 44 cargo slots. We've got 7 tech slots. And it's only going to cost me 62.5 million units. I have 13,000. But I think I am going to make my base on this system, because if I can find ships like that, then it'll be worth it. Let's head back into space. Try not to die. So I think this might end up being my home system. I might end up moving to this one here. Skremknotor X. This one here's only got 2 worlds on it, but let's head to it. So that's our second warp. One more and we should be able to use that teleporter. Oh, alert. Starship monitoring system reports hyperdrive error, warp fuel depleted. Searching for fuel source. Searching. Obtained. Warp fuel source in 16. Accept guidance to fuel source? Yep. Guidance accepted. Plotting route. Oof. Fortunately, it's not as far as I thought it was. Still, this is going to be like the most stressful 20 seconds of my day. And I've been playing Overwatch, so...
Hostile scan detected.
Let's get out of here. Looks like some kind of monolith. Unfortunately, there's not a landing pylon around here, which means we're going to have to spend some time on this planet. And the Sentinels are hostile. Great. I am confused, because I learned 10 words. We also learned the Gek word for destroy. So we learned first spawn destroy. Come on. Ashes of the Raktor. Readying anomaly detection protocols. This structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? It is friend. It feels strange, responding to questions I am unsure that I am being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? I'm gonna say it is first. I do not know how I am being spoken to. This monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling that it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Has it seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen it? I have seen neither the Crimson Eye nor the Crimson Eye has seen me, but I'm going to say it has seen the Eye. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert, alert. The boundaries fall. The walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Okay. I'll find you, whoever you are. Thanks for the warp cell. Let's put that warp cell to good use.
Recharge.
Uh-oh. That Sentinel's seen me. Let's get out of here. Let's refill that launch thruster. Uh-oh. Let's get out of here, too. Trailblazer, warped 3 times. There's strange powers at work. I have been left messages, crumbs that lead me along a trail. Should I seek answers? Obviously. Should I investigate these anomalies and breaches, or should I enjoy the galaxy on my own terms, to avoid whatever trouble this is surely leading towards? I'm searching for answers.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Okay. So it looks like I'm 3 jumps away from an Atlas station. I'm not heading there yet, though. First, let's head to this space station. Hopefully it will let me teleport back to my base, where it is safe, on a planet. Alright. And now we have a connection from our base to the stars. That is going to help out immensely. Okay, we've warped 3 times without dying, so now we can make it to and from space without having to take off. Let's see if we can build a specialist terminal. We don't have the iron for it. We can grab that quick. There's plenty of iron right around here. Grabbed plenty of iron. So let's use some of that to charge up that pulse engine. And let's build a specialist terminal. We need to get an overseer. Is it really you? Forgive me, I've been searching for such a long time. I am contracted to aid you in this and every cycle. Don't worry, everything was paid for a long time ago. It's all quite above board. You know, saying it's above board does not put me at ease, but as the stranger speaks, a smell assaults me, a pheromone infesting my brain, giving me memories of places I never visited, of actions I never took. Of myself in a mirror, aged and alone, of this Gek cradling its fallen brethren, of a bargain made many years from now, a contract signed across the cosmos. The vision ends, and the Overseer remains. The Overseer promises to expand my base, allowing me to recruit other workers. They require a construction terminal to get started. Well, I built a construction terminal. Let's hire this Overseer. There's something compelling about this Gek. They shall feel at home in my home. You have so much to learn, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. I can't keep singing that because I'll get content ID'd. Because I'm so good. My singing is so good. Anyway, this place will be our home amidst the infinite. Take this glass and let starlight flood into our jolly home. Ooh, glass. I learned how to make glass using frost crystals. Everything pours through glass in the end, but there's time enough for that. There are other things we have to do. If you gather platinum, I will use it to construct a science terminal suitable for a Korvax entity. Very nice. The Korvax have suffered terribly at the hands of my people. Be kind to them, I beg of you. Let's give this guy his platinum and see what's going on. There you are again, traveler. I'm sure you have the required materials this time. Wow, way to be snarky. The Overseer speaks strangely, implying that we have performed this encounter before. I have no memory of such meetings. Neither have I. I ask who paid them for this service they are performing for me. They laugh and claim my child did, many years from now. I don't have any children. I do not know what they are talking about. The Overseer asks me for the platinum. There you go. Perfect, friend. I knew you would succeed. Just what I need to finish the science terminal plans. Alright. I can now build a science terminal. I'm pretty sure I sent all my iron onto the ship. We have littered the universe in our greed, traveler. This planet is no exception. But there is much that can be done with litter. Make your way to an abandoned structure and harvest data from the terminals. I shall use it to fashion us plans for a storage container. That's what I want. Assistant Takey is reflective for a Gek. They almost seem to regret the greed that characterizes their people. They wish to make something new from the remains of the old. Is this just greed in disguise, or something else? Whatever their motive, the Overseer claims I will find data for a storage container blueprint in a nearby structure. You won't regret it, friend. I've marked you a site that seems ripe for exploitation. Okay. Exploitation is a strong word. Let's head inside.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Let's grab this damaged container. Korvax Convergence Cube. That'll be nice for next time I meet up with a Korvax. This looks fine. Let's get rid of this residual goop. and get these plans for a storage container. User identified. Terminal active. Accessing schematics. The place the Overseer has led me to has long since fallen into disrepair. Its panels are buried beneath the same oily, pulsating fauna I have seen before in long-abandoned buildings. The air is fetid and damp. I power up the terminal with little hope of success, but to my surprise, it buzzes noisily and springs to life. Let's analyze these schematics. My Overseer's intuition has served me well so far. I shall have to trust that these schematics contain the required data. Can I interact with it again? Terminal breach, security measures activated, user logged, data wiped. Terminal has not responded positively to my probing. I have the data I need, but there seems to be little hope of gathering other information. Let's test the input panel. Machine remains unresponsive. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Back inside.
Radiation protection.
Let's charge up that life support.
Technology recharge.
Let's talk to Assistant Takey. You're back. I'm so glad, friend. I will extract the storage blueprint as soon as I have the data. It's good to see that Gek is so invested in the success of our home. They're clearly happy to see me, energized for the task at hand. Here's the data. Here's your blueprint as promised. A trivial task. Their code was just sitting there to be manipulated. Alright. So now we can make these storage containers, which are going to be so useful. Each one has 5 slots that can hold up to 1,000 of an element or 10 of a non-stackable. I say non-stackable, but it can stack. Non-stackable item. Now then, do you think that we should put that science terminal to use? Fill our home with the clicks and lights of a Corvax? It would be so lovely. I agree. They would like to see good use made of the blueprint they worked so hard on. I agree. So glad we had this chat, friend. Me too.
Stabilizing.
Let's put a corridor here. Put another room here. And let's put the science terminal there. You can recruit scientists and space stations within Corvax-controlled systems. Cool, cool. We also have the exocraft terminal. So let's build another room over here. Not enough resources, we need more iron. Okay. Okay, we still have 86 iron. Let's build that exocraft terminal. Let's just double check, see our discoveries. This one here, Anomf Imv number 14, is Corvax planet. And I think that's the one that we currently have a teleport to. It is. So let's go see if we can recruit a scientist there. Recruit technician. So let's get that exocraft technician on our team as well. I demand a place on your throne world, interloper. Acceptance will grant you the glory of an exocraft and a Vy'keen mech priest to administer its mass. Pray that only that you have an exocraft terminal sufficient for my skills. Refusal will result in my inevitable extermination. Be quick. Well, I don't want you to be exterminated. The technician seeks work, claiming they will be able to build and upgrade exocraft for my travels. Sounds good to me. Less time I have to spend outside, the better. You are weak and unworthy of my skills, but I have no choice. I will flee to your vile world. I will become an interloper. Cool. Let's get this scientist as well. Unknown life form. I passed my test. Ehew. I am free to explore, free to pursue my passion for structural analysis. Do you have a base? A science terminal? Think of all that might be done. The Corvax is happy, overjoyed to see me. They seem to have just completed some rite of passage for their species, necessitating them to go out into the universe and pursue their interests. The scientist offers to join my base if I provide them with a science terminal. You're hired. Phew, think not of payment. Scanning you while you sleep will be reward enough. Not sure how I feel about that. But, hey. Whatever. If it's gonna give me storage containers, it'll be worth it. Ooh, that's a nice fighter. Pretty decent hauler. So let's head back to base. Let's talk to that scientist until we can get those voltaic cell plans. Hopefully it won't be that long. And then we'll build some storage containers. Alright, back in base. Hello, scientist friend. Operations Entity Tar. Hey, Tar. A fine base traveler, of course, befits your honor roll status. Oh, Korvax shall be so happy here. It's like 3 rooms connected with 2 hallways. It's not that great yet. The Korvax is brimming with enthusiasm. Neither their shell nor the walls of my base seem to be able to contain them. I'm gonna welcome them. Welcome. Honor, to witness the monolith of the traveler. Honor, but please, Korvax contribute. Take these blueprints. Lubricant and acid. Liquids close to Korvax hearts. I bet they are. Bow chicka bow wow. Alright. Some good things to have. Traveler, harvest cave marrow and Korvax will do more. We'll create plans for voltaic cells and weatherproof rubber. Korvax will also clean windows while you're gone. Thank you, Tar. Korvax is desperate to please, showering with praise and offers of assistance. They tell me travelers are to be honored, raised above all others. What have I done to earn such esteem? A scientist requires cave marrow, a material found in cave flora. They will be able to use this substance to craft blueprints for voltaic cells and weatherproof rubber. Accept. Joy, our home will be light and our windows will be cleaned. Thanks, Tar. You're the best. Alright, and this should be the last one. Yep, 250. Now let's see if I can get out of here. Or if I got totally lost. Oh, nope, looks like we're right by the entrance. Perfect. Yeah. Traveler, I have prepared your voltaic cell plans, but please hurry. Something has happened. The Korvax seems changed from the happy soul they were on my departure. They're fighting their worry, trying to stay focused on their promise to me. Here's the cave marrow. Korvax has completed the plans, but Traveler, my people have abandoned me. As of 104.32 seconds ago, I lost the hearing, the sight of the Korvax convergence. Well, I got the voltaic cell plans, and it is 50 marrow bulbs. I seek immediate reconnection. Go to this transmission tower, enter my soul, discover what is wrong. Help Korvax with the solitude, please. Operations Entity Tar is deeply upset, claiming they have been disconnected from the Korvax hive mind. The scientist asks me to take their personality core to a transmission tower for analysis. Sure. Core removed. Entity offline. Let's build ourselves a hallway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not the way I wanted to do it. There we go. And for the sake of continuity, let's repaint them all to match. Let's talk to this technician. Scout Rotux is calm since I last saw them, though I still feel a sense of dread within their eyes, of the paranoia that has sustained them across the stars. Gonna greet them. Hey, how's it going? Rotux? Interloper, I will do as promised. Build a geobay from this schematic, and my exocraft shall be yours, unworthy though you may be. Now excuse me. I must ensure this location is defensible should my people try to find me. The technician asked me to construct a roamer geobay from which I will be able to access their exocraft. Hell yes. Of course, this bargain greatly favors you, Interloper. My exocraft has seen much glory. Hell yes. So I'm just going to need some iridium, some voltaic cells, which I have, but I'm not going to use them on this, and a dynamic resonator, which I can buy at a space station. Let's get one there, and one there. And I think I need more voltaic cells before I can build more of them. Now, we can store all this stuff. I think that's where we'll call it for tonight. Let's just grab a picture of the base. It's not much, but it's a start. Each one of these will be able to hold a storage container, so I'll be able to get all 10 of them across here. But, yeah, we've come a long way. We have 2 storage containers. We have a scientist now. We have exocraft technician, so we can start building up our base. We can build an exocraft to travel much faster. Alright, that's all for this week. Once again, if you want to name anything, like the system we're in, the planet we're on, this current base we're living in, my ship, my multi-tool, or any of the creatures you can find on this planet, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.